Hey everyone, it's Jennie here again at Kingsway Indoor Stadium, bringing you another SAS workout for the next week. It's our third workout. Can you believe how the time is just flying by already? You may be wanting to burn off some of those chocolate Easter eggs that you've been having over the last couple of weeks, so this is going to do the trick for you. So, what are we going to do today? We have got 8 exercises. Very similar to last week, the way we're actually working. So, we're going to do 30 seconds on each exercise. Try and keep it going through, and we're going to do 4 rounds. So you're going to run through the 8 exercises, 30 seconds each, gives you that 4-minute set. Then you're going to take a breather, have a drink, and then go again. And you're going to do it 4 times through. Okay, the exercises this week though are more focused into the lower body and the core. We're going to stay standing, we're not going down onto the floor. You don't need any weight, but if you do have a couple of dumbbells, I've got a couple just behind me there, then you can use them for some of the exercises. I will also give you those modifications for those of you that need them. So we're going to get started again. Remember, if you've got any issues, any pains, any aches, anything that you're not sure about, you better go and check with your doctor first before taking part in any kind of exercise. Assuming that you're all good to go, we start with that mobilization. So, working around that ankle joint. Oh, can't get me balanced today. And the other way. I'm going to run through these things a little bit more quickly today. Let's change feet. So if you find that you're not quite warm enough when we get going, then remember, whoop, again balance, remember that you can always go a little bit longer with the warm up. Feet underneath the hips, little baby knee bends. Not too deep, just getting those knee joints working, getting them warming up. Beautiful, let's take it into those big circles for the hips. Feet to go a little bit wider. Draw that belly button in and up, and let's go the other way. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. We're going to bring the feet in underneath the hips, elbows come in front of us, and we're going to turn and look to the right side, and then to the left. Feel that tailbone is pointing downwards, that spine nice and long. Breathing through this movement. Let's step it a bit wider. Start to rotate a little bit more fully. Don't force the movement, just go as far as you're able to. Let's bring it back to center. Palms up, palms up. Palms down, palms down. Breathing. Let's take the arms down. Let's take some shoulders up and back. And then reverse. Breathing through. Let's take it into those hip openers. So standing on one leg, just out and round. Doesn't have to be a high lift. You're just focusing on that hip joint, just warming through. Changing legs. And let's shake it out. Okay. Now, a little bit of a warm up. We're going to take some opposite knee, just easy. We're going to bring a similar move into the actual workout today. It's going to go a little bit more intense. We're just getting things moving at the moment. Getting that heart rate coming up just a touch. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it a little bit wider. Let's take some knee bends. So make sure those heels track, middle to outer toes. Let's pump the arms. Breathe. Sitting your weight into your heels, not a deep bend. Let's change the arms. Bring it up to guard position and punch, punch, punch. Soft elbow on that extension. Go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's transfer foot to foot. Bring the arm across. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to shake it out here. Now, you may not go through a warm up like that. You might have already got warm. You might go for a walk, come back and go into the main body of the workout. That's up to you. We're going to get going. First exercise, running man. I'm going to do this on one leg, starting 1 foot forwards, other leg back, just the ball of the foot touching behind you, and you're just going to bring that knee in and back. Now you keep your body weight over that front thigh. I'm going to turn side on here. Just the ball of the foot touches. Pumping the arms. Draw the belly in and think about that nice diagonal line from the head down out through the tailbone. Now you're going to do this for 30 seconds. I'm going to stop right there, okay? Make sure that when you do the next round, you do the other leg. We then move into opposite knee to elbow. So I want you to lace your fingers, hands behind your head. You're going to bring your knee up and you're going to bring your opposite elbow across to it. Try not to pull the head as you do this. Draw the belly in and up. And again, you're going to go for 30 seconds and then shake things out. Alrighty, we've got a little baby squat to a calf raise. If you need to go to the wall for support, please do. You can, if you want to, hold some weights while you do this, up to you. I'm not going to today because I'm still recovering from my knee surgery. Okay, so we've got a little baby knee bend and then up onto the balls of the feet. So, you take the tailbone back and down, sit your weight into your heels, chest stays lifted. Carry on with those for 30 seconds. We've then got wood chops. We're going to take our feet a little bit wider for this one, still working the legs, but moving up a little bit more into that center as well. Grip your hands together, take yourself around so that you're looking to your right side, and then bring those arms down like you're swinging an axe. Chop, chop. Now again, knees track, middle to outer toes, sitting the weight into the heels, okay? You're going to do one side the first time around, you're going to do the second side on the next round. Okay, we're going to go back to the running man, but this time we're going to do it slightly differently. So last time we did the knee lift, this time we're going to curl, okay? So your leg is going to stay out at the back and you're going to curl the heel up towards the bottom, okay? So front leg, knee tracks, middle to outer toes, just the ball of the foot touches behind you, zip up that midsection and then curl, curl. And again, you're staying on that one leg, you're loading into that supporting thigh and also into the side glute there, okay? We're then going to move into a little bit more abdominal work. I'm going to pick up the weights for this one, just one weight. And we're going to take a side bend. So you don't want to have the feet too wide, just underneath the hips. One hand up to the side of the head. Send your shoulder blades down, just loose grip on that weight. Inhale. And exhale up again. Now you're going to stay on the one side. So again, when you do your second round, you'll do the other side. So remember 30 seconds. Don't take that weight out from the side. You want to keep it relatively close to you. And draw it back up again. Make sure you're nice and zipped up through that midsection as you go. Okay, we've got a curtsy lunge. I'm not going to go too deep on this again because of my knees, but we're going to take a big step to one side, put the ball of the foot behind us and drop into a lunge. You're going to step wide, drop, step wide, drop, step wide, drop, okay? Now you could go as deep as you're able to. If you do struggle a little bit with your knees, you could always take it to a bit more of a skater, okay? With those arms nice and controlled. Alrighty. Final exercise, side leg raise, okay? Now, I'm going to give you another option again for this one. We're going to start nice and easy. Again, you're working on one side only, loading into that supporting leg. So, we're going to take it up, little squat, up, just a little baby knee bend. Now, when you take that leg out to the side, then make sure that that heel leads the way. Now, if you want to make it bigger, you can take it up to a kick, kick. Draw the belly in and up, and can you see, as I've taken it bigger, I'm actually counterbalancing my body weight over so that I'm not putting too much strain through the lower back, okay? So that's our 8 exercises. We've done them. 30 seconds on each exercise, quick drink, pat yourself down, do the other side, do that 4 times through, okay? And then finish off with your stretches. So, hamstring stretch, remember hands on the back thigh. I'll turn side on, So you don't want to have the hands on the knee joint. We don't want to put pressure onto the knee. Chest stays lifted. And you're going to do that on both legs. We then take it into our calf stretch. So upper calf, make sure that back foot is pointing forwards. Again, zip up midsection. Let's bring in the upper back as well. Breath coming under control. Raising that back heel up, let the arms drop. Drop the knees just a touch. Squeeze the bottom underneath you. And let's take an arm up for a tricep stretch as well. I'll turn to face you. And make sure you do everything on both sides. I want to take it to a side lunge for an inner thigh stretch because we've worked the legs quite a lot today. So I want you to bend one leg, not too deep, just make sure that knee's tracking. Turn the other foot so that the heel is in line with the toes, facing forwards, and just take it, sink down. Feel the stretch in your inner thighs. I'm losing my pants, not a good look. And then you're going to take that up and over to the other side. So turn out, turn in, and hold. And once you've done all of those, feet come in. Let's take the inhalation. Inhalation. Can't even say it. Let it out. Do it again. Exhale. You can now get on with the rest of your day. Give yourselves a clap, guys. Well done. Thanks ever so much for watching. Again, don't forget to follow us. Okay, like the page. The cheat sheet goes out on a Saturday. So if you weren't already aware of that, yesterday the cheat sheet would have been issued with all of those exercises on. And then obviously you've got that then to use for today. See you same time, same place next week. Have a great week, guys. See ya.